Okay, so we're in Act 5, Scene 1, so we're almost done. We're in Dunsinane, so that's where Macbeth and Lady Macbeth are living. That's the castle. And this is a doctor and like a maid, basically, who are observing Lady Macbeth.
I have 2 nights watched with you, but can perceive no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, afterwards seal it, and again return to bed. Yet all this while in a most fast sleep.
A great perturbation in nature to receive at once the benefit of sleep, and do the effects of watching. In this slumbery agitation, besides her walking and other actual performances, what at any time have you heard her say?
So the doctor and the maid observe Lady Macbeth sleepwalking, and she's also writing something down. So that's her confession. And so the reason she's doing this is because she feels the guilt, finally.
That, sir, which I will not report after her.
You may to me, and 'tis most meet you should.
Neither to you nor anyone, having no witness to confirm my speech. Lo you, here she comes. This is her very guise, and upon my life, fast asleep. Observe her, stand close.
How came she by that light?
Why, it stood by her. She has light by her continually, 'tis her command.
So Lady Macbeth requires that she always be near the light, and that's because she's afraid of the darkness. All of the murders happen at night, happen in the dark, and you know she knows she's done a lot of bad, and so it's finally all caught up with her.
You see her eyes are open.
Aye, but their sense is shut.
What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
It is an accustomed action with her, to seem thus washing her hands. I have known her continue in this a quarter of an hour. Yet here's a spot.
Hark, she speaks. I will set down what comes from her to satisfy my remembrance the more strongly.
Okay, so as she's sleepwalking, Lady Macbeth is washing her hands, and that's because when she looks down at her hands, she sees blood. This is a direct correlation to what Macbeth was saying in the beginning after killing Duncan about not being able to wash the blood off of his hands.
Out, damned spot. Out, I say. 1, 2, why then 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie. A soldier, and afeard. What need we fear who knows it when none can call our power to account? Yet who would have thought the old man to have had so much blood in him?
Do you mark that?
So she's talking about Duncan, obviously.
The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? What? Will these hands ne'er be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more of that. You mar all with this starting.
Go to. You have known what you should not.
She has spoke what she should not. I am sure of that. Heaven knows what she has known.
So not only does Lady Macbeth feel guilty about killing Duncan, but she metaphorically has the blood of Lady Macduff and the son on her hands.
Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Oh, oh, oh.
This quote is really important. This should remind us of Macbeth saying, all Neptune's oceans can't wash the blood from my hand. She's saying the exact same thing, except all the perfumes in Arabia cannot get rid of the smell of blood. So we know she feels guilty.
Sighs there. The heart is sorely charged.
I would not have such a heart in my bosom for the dignity of the whole body.
Well.
Pray God it be, sir.
Oops.
This disease is beyond my practice. Yet I have known those which have walked in their sleep who died holily in their beds.
Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown, look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out on's grave.
Even so.
To bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come, give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone.
All right.
To bed, to bed, to bed.
What's done cannot be undone. That should remind us of earlier she told Macbeth, what's done is done, get over it, go wash your hands. And so now she's contrasting exactly what she said. What's done cannot be undone. Also, she knows about Banquo's death and feels guilty about that as well.
Will she go now to bed?
Directly.
Foul whisperings are abroad. Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles. Infected minds to their deaf pillows will discharge their secrets. More needs she the divine than the physician. God forgive us all. Look after her. Remove from her the means of all annoyance, and still keep eyes upon her. So, good night. My mind she has mated and amazed my sight. I think, but dare not speak.
Good night, good doctor.
So this quote the doctor says is probably one of the most important in the whole play. Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles. So when he says it, he's talking literally about Lady Macbeth's unnatural deeds. The murders are what's causing her unnatural trouble, so the sleepwalking and the sleep-talking. But if you think about it, Macbeth listening to the witches wasn't natural, the prophecies weren't natural, him then carrying out the murders wasn't natural, and as a result, all of the unnatural things that started to happen in Scotland, like the horses eating each other and the birds and all of that. So really, this is kind of like a theme for the entire play. And that's it for